Welcome to today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to the Gerald Lee Thompson Field, the Gus, as it is known as. Justin Schwartz, Lucas Bresser, and also we got Jeff Sauer over there plugging and playing on the iPad right now. And the championship game just about ready to get underway. The Lake Country Lutheran just finished up their warm-ups, and I think we have Austin Armga will be behind the plate. Randy Armga will be in the field for this one as your umpires. Coach Hall ready to have a conversation with Austin Armga. Bresser, we should have a good one here. Last year's rematch of last year's championship game of the DeBoer Classic.
Yeah, I know the guys really want this one. Tough loss last year. I know the pitcher that we struggled against last year, he pitched the game before this, so it's going to be interesting to see who they throw out against us.
I mean, obviously, it's a point where, both teams got probably big conference games coming up this week, so it's kind of especially for Waupun, they don't want to use too many arms. They want to hopefully save Jake Krieger for Tuesday. That was a conversation that Travis mentioned to me, but Waupun winning 2-1 today on a walk-off hit by pitch by Brian Ferris, 6-3 after a big fourth and fifth inning last night against Oshkosh North. They've clawed their way to get to this one. Both games were a battle for them.
Yeah, but kind of shows how tough this team is. They'll do what they need to do. Like Brian, he wore that pitch and they won the game. If he had not wore that pitch, he could have struck out or something. Just shows this team is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah, and I mean that's exactly what you want. It's a tournament style, and you're going to have to go through a lot of pitchers. And speaking of pitchers, Landon Larson will be starting this one for the Warriors today on the mound.
Lefty sophomore. He's been doing pretty good this year. I think he came up last year as a freshman with intent to pitch, but I don't think he ever did. But it just goes to show if he was going to come up and pitch as a freshman, he's a pretty good arm.
Larson's thrown 11 innings so far this season. Got a 255, the highest ERA on the Waupun team. Tell you that's a lot. 255 is not high.
As a sophomore nonetheless, too.
He's had 4 appearances so far this season, giving up 10 hits, 9 runs, 4 of them that were earned, 11 walks and 12 strikeouts. So not big strikeout stuff on the mound from Landon Larson.
No, he's still a lefty. He's still kind of growing into his body as a sophomore, too. So I think that could have a play with. He doesn't have as good a velocity as he could have in the future.
I would give you my starting lineups, but Jeff's got my iPad, so I can't do it. But it's fine. We can do it when we come up in the. You got it? You got it? What do you mean? So leading off and playing shortstop, number 1, Jack Pellet. Pellet was the stud pitcher last year that Waupun faced in the championship game, and Braden Tice, will be batting second and playing second. Batting third and playing third base will be number 17, Preston Manthe. Batting fourth and playing center field, number 8, Jackson Menzel. Batting fifth and pitching, number 3, Grant Manthe. Batting sixth and catching, number 4, Gabe Snyder. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 11, Casey Butzlaff. Playing right field and batting eighth, number 15, Will Tenning. And playing first base and batting ninth, number 5, David Niels. For the Warriors, your defensive positioning and leading off, number 5, leading off, shortstop Bryant Ferris, just like earlier today. He's been the hottest hitter for the Warriors. Walked it off with a hit-by pitch in the last game. Landon Richter batting second, wearing number 1, playing second. Jake Krieger playing first, batting third, wearing number 9. Beam catching, batting fourth, and wearing number 11. Redeker wearing number 23, playing right field and batting fifth. Gopalin playing third once again, wearing number 10. And batting sixth, Trey Schmidt in center as Ferris is playing short. He'll be wearing number 14 and batting seventh. Jonas Buchholz will be your DH for the pitcher Landon Larson today, and batting eighth. Batting ninth will be Landon Dirksen playing left field for the Warriors. So similar lineup, obviously, with Prowl out and Larson coming in to pitch.
Well, I think it's important for them to know also that Logan Prowl is not just skipping the game. He's going to an event, so.
Yep, so Larson will be on the mound. We are going to step aside for the national anthem. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.burhagsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Burhags Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. We're just about ready to get underway. Jack Pellet will lead things off against Landon Larson. Braden Tice will wait on deck. Preston Manthe in the hole. So this championship game and a rematch of last year's championship game where Jack Pellet got the win of the bound. He'll lead it off for the Lightning.
How close is this roster, Justin?
That's yesterday's.
That's yesterday.
I know, is it close?
Well, there's no
No.
pro.
I know,
No.
but
Semi, I mean, not really.
I'll
Okay.
tell you. I'll tell it to you.
here comes the pitch. Go ahead. Sorry, Justin. Go ahead.
First pitch underway. In for a strike from Landon Larson. The lefty. Haven't seen a lot of lefties. We've seen a couple.
No.
Not a ton.
We saw one today earlier, I think.
That was the relief pitcher from Turner. That went in the dirt.
Who's pitching?
Landon Larson.
Landon Larson. The 1-1 coming from Landon Larson to Jack Pellet. Outside corner and a nice loud strike call back there from Austin Armguy. I like that. Helps me out up here in the booth. Can hear that pretty clearly. YouTube fans, hop in that YouTube chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is. Inside corner called, strike three. First strikeout of the game for Landon Larson. And that'll bring up number 18, Braden Tice.
Number 17, Preston Manthe.
Haven't gotten to see this Lake Country Lutheran team, only a little bit of their game. They didn't really have too many. They had 2 hits in that game, right, Presser?
Yeah.
That one misses up and away. It's 1-0. Tice playing second and batting second today, wearing number 18. The third baseman, Preston Manthe, waits on deck. Check swing. Didn't really matter if he went around or not. It was a strike. Nice pitch from Larson. Larson dealing pretty well so far through the first 1.5-ish batters. That one misses outside. It's 2-1.
Is Trey batting sixth or Graham?
Go Pollock.
Go Pollinus.
2-1 coming from Larson. Breaking ball. Outside corner for a strike. Looking. It's 2-2. Larson got the breaking ball working early here. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He blew the fastball by him. 2 straight strikeouts for Landon Larson to start this game.
Where's Landon?
I don't have him. I don't his number. I have to add him here.
Landon Dirkson's playing
Yeah.
left.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Okay, I'm back. Had to help Jeff get his lineup ready.
That'll bring up Preston Manthe. Larson with the first pitch. Line down the left field line. Hooking foul. Haley Kaiser saying Claire Lenz is cheering for Coach Lenz. That's your favorite person today, Bresser. She shouted you out earlier.
Who's playing at shortstop today?
Bryant.
Bryant is. So who's in center?
Trey.
Trey.
Okay.
The 1-1. Just inside from Larson. Larson got a pretty good zip on his fastball there.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good velocity, but I feel like he's a big guy. He can probably grow into his body more and throw even faster as the years go.
2-1, popped up. Krieger calls everybody off. He camps under it and struggles to find it, but makes the grab. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. Brian Ferris, who's been red hot for the Warriors so far in this tournament, will lead things off. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Okay, give me.
Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Grant Manthe will start on the mound with Gabe Snyder behind the plate. Preston Manthe at third, Jack Pellet at short, Braden Dice at second, David Niels at first. The first pitch coming from Manthe just missed the outside corner to Brian Ferris, who's playing short. Will Tedding is in right, Jackson Menzel is in center, and Casey Butzlaff is in left for Lake Country Lutheran. Outside corner, that one's called a strike. It's 1-1. Manthe comes set, works out of a windup. That one was a tad bit low. It's 2-1.
Ferris, in the last game, you said War one to walk it off, right?
Yep, War one to walk it off. Also went 2 for 4 as well. That one clips the outside corner. It's 2-2.
I don't think Ferris agreed with that one.
Again, I will say this, and I'll say this all the time. I don't care where the pitch is, but if they're consistent with it all game long, I'm okay with it. Ferris chops one to short. Pellet comes in on it, makes a throw just in time.
I think he was safe there.
Well, you can find out in about a half a second here if you watch the instant replay.
Ground out, the shortstop for out number 1, bringing up number 1, Landon Richter on deck.
It was close.
It's always hard for us to make that judgment call from here. The umpire's sitting right on top of it. Typically, if it's anywhere close, they are going to make sure that they punch him out.
Technically, though, the tie should go to the runner.
Yeah, that is what it is, but that tie part is a hard thing to see.
Yeah.
Richter watched the first pitch ball, and a very good breaking ball from Grant Manthe right there. Snapped late, finds the strike zone. It's 1-1.
We've been seeing a lot of good breaking balls today.
Fastball command so far from Manthe has been mostly low and outside. It's 2-1. Fouled back into the netting right there by Landon Richter.
He just missed that one. He probably wants that pitch back.
This is part of the order, has kind of been a little slower for the Warriors. Their 2-3-4 has been slow this weekend so far.
Yeah, I'd say the bottom of the order is where we're getting most of our production from.
Other than Brian Ferris, that dropped third strike.
And he was 7th before. Seeing a little bit of a different lineup here with Jake coming up, though.
So drop third strike, swinging. That'll bring up Jake Krieger, who he's had an okay weekend, I would say. He's hit the ball hard, just hasn't seemed to find anywhere to go with it.
He's been hitting the ball hard all week.
Another good breaking ball from Manthe. Finds the bottom of the zone. It's 1-1. And froze him again on that breaking ball. It's a 1-2. Krieger's been finding himself down in counts early so far this weekend pretty often. And he swings and misses on another good breaking ball from Grant Manthe. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 strikeouts for both pitchers in the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll be back from the Gus with the top half of the first inning. Jackson Menzel to lead things off for the Lake Country Lutheran Lightning. We'll be back after this.
And Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options. Appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Terry Holes and Ada Shunjones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Back at the Gus. This, I believe it's the center fielder, if I remember correctly. Jackson Menzel will lead things off. Grant Manthe will wait on deck, the pitcher. Landon Larson with an efficient start to the game, 13 pitches to the 14 that Grant Manthe threw. So both pitchers with a good first inning. And that one hits Jackson Menzel in the back of the foot. First base runner of the game is a hit by pitch.
Is that an in-play thing that is a hit by pitch, Justin?
Yes, in play.
Yep.
And then it'll be on the left side, or right side,
Okay.
in the middle.
Oh, yep, got it. Thank you.
Yep.
We're trying to learn how to use this new software here. We found out that it helps us with statistics at the end of the game, but and partially with my rotator cuff surgery, I can't write with my right hand to save my soul, so and left hand doesn't work.
I've got her pretty dialed in now, I think. It's a plug-and-play method, though. It's a little bit more, I mean, obviously if we...
You got to get into a system, right? You got to get into a system where you know to hit the instant replay, then you do your scoring, and then change your camera angles.
Popping up a bunt, well foul. Never seen a bunt hit that far. It was well foul over the dugout. It's 0-1.
Almost over to the little row of trees over there.
Yeah. Larson in an 0-1 count to Grant Manthe comes home. Runner goes. Throw to second in time. Not going to run on Chase Beam. Doesn't happen very often. A good throw gets him. Tagged out by Landon Richter.
Yeah, that helps Larson out a lot. That lets Larson just concentrate on the hitter and just chuck strikes in there.
Pitch was a ball as well, so it's 1-1. But a high pitch right there makes it a little bit easier for Chase Beam to be able to pop and throw.
Yeah, he's already coming up.
That one misses up and away. It's 2-1. Warriors have had a good day with first pitch strikes coming even from Emmett Hall when he came in as well. Prawl did a great job of it as well. That one clipped the outside corner for a strike. And we preached on it all day long. That was a problem that Travis said that the pitchers were having is they weren't trusting their defense. They trusted it in that first game.
Yeah, that really paid dividends.
Breaking ball misses up and away. Jeff, I know you always talk about trust your defense and trust your defense. Well, Brown only had 2 strikeouts today, but he's not known as a strikeout guy.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss on third strikeout of the day for Landon Larson. 2 up, 2 down. An unconventional 2 up, 2 down, but nonetheless 2 up, 2 down.
I know you were talking about earlier. You were saying how he wasn't a strikeout guy. Now he's already got 3 through the first 5 batters.
What grade level is Landon?
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of
And just missed inside, almost hit Gabe Snyder.
Who's on deck?
On deck is Casey Butzlaff,
Thank you.
I
the
know
left fielder.
I know in wrestling he bumped up 20 pounds, so I know that could grown into his frame a little bit.
Nice inside corner fastball from Landon Larson. That's 1-1. Larson already struck out 1 in this inning. He struck out 2 in the first, 1 so far in this one. Grounded to Ferris at short. Plays it on the hop, throws on a first. In time, a 6-3 put out to end it. No runs on a hit by pitch. Nobody left on and no errors. We head to the bottom half of the second inning. Chase Beam to lead it off for the Warriors after this.
commitment to providing safe water. An in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, SAM's has it covered. Trust SAM's for all your water needs. SAM's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as...
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. We got Dave Turner, one of the guys who always hops into that YouTube chat saying, let's go Waupun. Time for this one to go our way. Yeah, they'd be a cool way to win this year after losing to Lake Country Lutheran last year. First pitch to Beam is a strike from Grant Manthe.
I got to give a shout out. Thank you, Dave, for the donation that you gave to us. I really appreciate it. And it's been our pleasure to continue to cover Bryant and Trent, and had the opportunity there. And Trenton and Caleb are still friends and communicate quite a bit. So I want to thank you again for the donation that you helped provide us with these broadcasts. We're going to get as many in as we can.
Three straight balls now. It's 3-1 to Chase Beam. Beam hammers one to center field. Center fielder ranges back on it, gets a beat on it, and that's another one where I say trust the process. It was a hard hit ball, but it was just right at him.
Yeah, you can't hit it much better than that. Next time you hit it like that, it'll probably go to a gap or something.
Almost like the double he had the other night, just that one tailed a little bit more than that one. A tough way to go down for Chase Beam. First pitch in there to Brennan Redeker.
Another sophomore in the lineup.
The 0-1 pitch, middle fastball. It's 0-2. Manthe's got good zip on his fastball so far.
Well, it's a little cooler today. You got a 6-mile-an-hour north wind. It's going to be hard to hit one out of this park.
6
today.
miles an hour.
That's what it said on my phone.
It was 12 north-northeast when we started this morning in the first game.
Yeah, I'll double-check it again, but I think that's what it said on my phone.
Backup breaking ball down the line at third, throw on to first, in time, just beats Redeker for the 2-3 putout.
Yeah, close play there at first, but they made the right call. He's out by about a step. It's probably not the way Brennan wanted to have that at-bat go, but he'll get it next time.
East-northeast at 6 miles an hour.
So it went from north-northeast to east-northeast. Gopalin rips one foul down the right field line.
That one is almost
That
on the road.
Might be a mud ball.
No, it's right. It's over there.
No, it's over the mud ball area. Nice.
That one almost hit the sidewalk.
Manthe working well, 24 pitches so far today. Breaking ball and a really good one. Buckled the knees of Graham Gopalin. It's 0-2. 2 down here. Warriors yet to have a base runner today. 6 up, 6 down. Swing and a miss, drop third strike, and it's not going to be a 6 up, 6 down because drop third strike gets away from the catcher. It's a strikeout. Wild pitch, third strike. Moves Gopalin on, but another strikeout for Manthe.
Number 14, Trey Schmidt.
That'll bring up Trey Schmidt.
On deck, number 20, Jonas Buckles.
Schmidt, I believe he went 1 for 3 with a walk in the last game, or just 1 for 3 in general, I think. I think he hit that pop-up that was missed by that right fielder. He swings in a hard cut. He misses on that one on a nice pitch up at the letters from Grant Manthe.
I know Schmidt was hitting at the top of the order earlier in the year. Nice to have a bat like his down middle to the end of the lineup.
Gopalin takes his lead off of first. Manthe comes set, gets his sign, comes home, misses up and in. It's 1-1.
Trey started last year as a sophomore, did pretty good. Kind of platooned out there in left field with Mason Holtz, and Holtz slid over to center if needed. So that was good.
1-1 coming. In the dirt, runner goes. Bouncing ball to second. Gopalin steals the base.
Good jump there by Gopalin.
I don't know if that ball hit off the mound. That's why I couldn't see where on the throw. I was trying to click to make sure I was ready for the instant replay. But nonetheless, Gopalin into scoring position. 2-1 count. Grounded right back where it came from. Nice stop over at short. Not going to get him at first. And a good stop over there at first. If that gets by, it scores a run. But that'll be an infield single for Trey Schmidt.
He just saved a run there.
100%. A fantastic play over at short.
I don't know why Graham wasn't halfway down the line when that ball was thrown. He knew he wasn't going to beat him out on the throw. I don't know why you wouldn't hold it and make sure that runner doesn't go.
They're going to give the shortstop a little bit of time here.
Yeah, Jack Pellet with a good stop over there.
Yeah, that must have hurt diving through there.
Yeah, probably didn't feel great. I mean, maybe even get a little turf burn from that as well.
That would suck.
Bigger actually concern when you're diving head first is always the concern with the BBs popping up
Yeah.
and going into the face area.
That'll bring up Jonas Buckholz. He's DHing for the pitcher Landon Larson today.
He started Friday night, had a decent night.
First pitch to Buckholz, runner goes. They pump the throw. It was in for a strike. Easy stolen base for Trey Schmidt. A no contest stolen base.
Outfielders playing decent depth. Probably Trey's got good speed at second. One of the outfield will probably.
Off the glove of the catcher, but not far enough away. Feel like we get anything in green grass, you're going to score. The outfielders aren't playing as shallow as Turner was. Right center field gap looks pretty nice for Jonas right about now. Even the right field line. 1-1, swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Nice. And Manthe,
he's pretty nasty.
Yeah, he's impressed me so far on the mounds for Lake Country Lutheran. I don't know about you, Jeff, but
Yeah, he's really had pretty decent command.
in the dirt. Out of the 34 pitches he's thrown, 21 of them for strikes and 13 for balls. Deuces are wild. 2-2, 2 outs, runner on second and third. Grounded back where it came from. Pellet going to knock it down. He's going to try to throw to first, but he couldn't handle it. The run will score. Waupun leads 1-0.
That's going to be a base hit probably.
Oh, I think it was an error.
I think that Pellet had a chance to get him, to be honest.
Yeah.
I did.
It would have been really close.
It would have been close, 100%, but
Jonas gets down that line pretty fast.
Yeah, but you can't base it on your runner.
I suppose.
If he fields that cleanly, is he out? more than likely I'm thinking it was. But I shouldn't say shouldn't base it on the runner because you could obviously beat it out with an infield single.
It'll bring up Bryant Ferris. He grounded, or Landon Dirksen. They throw to second, they overthrow it, and the run will score. Stolen base for Buckholz. The old double steal.
Trader run there.
They were trying to get the play to cut him off and throw home.
Well, if they get the out there, I don't think that run counts anyways. So
If he doesn't score before.
yeah. It's got to be bang bang though. Hitters count here 2-0 for Dirksen.
The 2-0 pitch. Middle fastball to Landon Dirksen. It's 2-1.
2-0 pitch. You knew you were getting something to hit there.
Buckholz.
Manthe good at putting it in there when he needs to.
And sent it right to the right spot on the right side. Buckholz kind of stumbled. He's going to move around third. Throw cut off. Buckholz will score a single for Landon Dirksen and an RBI. And the Warriors are rolling here in the bottom of the second inning, Jeff.
They did a nice job there again. That was a great piece of hitting there by Landon Dirksen.
Another sophomore who sees some playing time for the Warriors. We've got a pretty good mix of seniors, juniors, and sophomores on this squad. It's pretty cool to see. All levels contributing.
Lead off batter, Bryant Ferris, who grounded out the short his first time, and he hits it right back to Pellet. Pellet flips on to second.
Drops the ball.
He dropped it. And that should be an E4. That's
is.
not on. That's
Not on Pellet.
not on Pellet. That was a good play by Pellet.
Brings up number 1, Landon Richter. Deck number 9, Jake Krieger.
So Ferris reaches on an error.
I'm sure Ferris is happy to get on anyway.
He's been on a lot. Landon Richter struck out on a drop third strike the last time. That one misses low and outside to him. It's 1-0. So Waupun's still threatening here with 2 outs. They've done all this damage with 2 down.
It's impressive. Saw a lot in the last game. 2 outs, just weren't able to push the runs across. Finally getting those bats going when you need them.
Richter fouls one off hard to the right side. It's 1-1. Some of the harder hit balls we've seen today have come from Waupun in this one. Grant Manthe comes home, breaking ball, fly down the right field line. First baseman chases over and drops in foul territory. New life for Landon Richter, but it's 1-2.
First baseman kind of looked like he had it there.
I think the ball just kind of kept tailing with that wind, pushing a little bit. Not a ton, but it had to be enough where it was a problem earlier today. Probably still a problem now.
That flag looks pretty dead right now.
I know. Half mass for the Pope. Should be the last day of it.
Pope.
The 1-2 from Manthe. Breaking ball high. Runner goes. Stolen base for Landon Dirksen.
Dirksen must have gotten a good jump there.
Very good jump from Landon Dirksen. Ferris stayed put on that one. Now 2-2. Deuces are wild again. Runner on third. Ferris goes. Dirksen checks his swing. Throw cut off, and Ferris will take the base.
Richter's at the plate, by the way.
Oh, Richter, sorry.
Dirksen's on third.
That's because I was doing the steal thing. I was clicking steals and then clicking all these buttons. So the count's full. 3-2, 2 outs. Coming home. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and another strikeout for Landon Richter. But the damage was done for the Warriors. They scored 3 on 2 hits. They left 2 on and 2 errors as well. We head to the top half of the third inning. Casey Butzlaff to lead off for the Lake Country Lutheran Lightning. We'll be back up in Jeff's live streams after this from the Gus.
To help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
No. Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. Casey Butzlaff to lead it off, playing left field, and Will Tedding will bat next, playing right field, and David Niels in the hole. Throw down from Beam, and we're just about ready to get underway. Landon Larson back on the mound. 23 pitches in, through 2 already. Efficiency.
Yeah, I know Larson struggled, but good to see him working through it here.
Nice. I mean, he's been efficient so far, just about 11 pitches an inning almost. That one bounced in the dirt. It's 1-0.
I know he had a rough outing on Tuesday against Ripon, so good to see him bounce back here. Believe he went 3 innings, let up 3 runs. Yeah.
That one chopped off the plate. It's going to roll foul.
Good job by Beam there, hustling up the line to cover first.
It is 1-1, right, Jason? Okay.
Scoreboard operator.
I don't know if it's them. Is it them?
I don't know.
No. Sometimes I catch myself looking at that instead of my book. The 1-1. Outside corner. Nice pitch from Landon Larson. Clips it for a strike. It's 1-2.
Well, that's just what you're accustomed to do. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, I know, and I got the book right in front of me, basically. You would think that I should look at that, right?
Nah.
That one, an excuse me swing, fouls it off. It stays 1-2.
Larson doing a good job pounding the zone.
Butzlaff sticks his butt out to stay alive. What's true? We did. Am I wrong? Jeff? Was I wrong? It wasn't trying to be funny.
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
Jeff's over here shaking his head.
Back.
Got a little kid over here announcing.
Wait, I just said he did. He did. It was an outside breaking ball that he was just trying to stay alive. It was an excuse me swing to stay alive. Nonetheless, it's still 1-2 after another foul ball. We'll see the 6th pitch of the at-bat, and we'll see a 7th, another foul ball.
Good battle here from the Lake County Lutheran hitter.
Doing a good job of protecting, especially Larson's doing a great job of pounding that outside edge.
1-2 once again. Larson gets him this time with a good changeup. He was way out in front of it. Strike 3 swinging.
Another strikeout there for Larson.
4th of the game for Landon Larson.
I've been very impressed. This is the first time I've seen Larson pitch. And again, the lefty has had really good command as well, putting the ball where he wants to.
Will Tedding comes up now. First pitch to him gets by the catcher Beam for a ball. It's 1-0. Tedding playing right field today. First time almost fully through the order for Landon Larson. And a good healthy cut from Tedding, but he was way behind it. Larson blew it by him.
Yeah, he's got these hitters guessing on what pitch he's going to be throwing. It's always good as a pitcher.
1-1 check swing. Did he go? They check over to Armga. No, Randy Armga. No, he did not.
Hey, gotta tell which Armga we're talking about here.
Yeah, I know. I made sure I corrected myself, right?
It's confusing. I get it.
The 2-1 coming from Landon Larson. Swing and a miss once again from Will Tedding. Dave Turner thinks that Lucas should go into broadcasting. And another strikeout for Landon Larson, his 5th of the game, gets Tedding to go down swinging.
Yeah, that'd require a lot of college to go pro.
Not really.
You could just be a farmer and work with us.
I don't make very good money being a farmer.
Farmers don't make any money. That's what they
Yeah.
say.
All the money they make goes right back into it.
It brings up David Niels. He pops one foul. It'll be out of play. It's 0-1. So the Warriors lead 3-0 here in the top half of the 3rd inning, or through 2 2/3. Landon Larson has been fantastic on the mound so far.
We'll see. Maybe I'll make it up to a couple of games next year.
That one at the bottom of the knees for a strike. It's 0-2. Larson got Niels, the 9-hole hitter, in an 0-2 count. And he comes home with it. Got him swinging. The 6th strikeout of the game for Landon Larson. He's dealing on the mound for the Warriors. He strikes out the side.
Once again,
Wow.
I mean, that's 3 innings and 9 batters. He's been a very efficient here. I've got him down for 38 pitches, 24 strikes, and he's doing a nice job with the changeup and the curveball. So he's done a great job of keeping the hitters off balance.
So no runs, no hits, no errors. Striking out the side, Landon Larson. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Jake Krieger to lead it off for the Warriors after this from the Gus on Jeff's live streams.
Hooksh's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksh's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
First one missed, low and outside to Jake Krieger. Welcome back. Second one coming from Manthe, chopped down the 3rd base line. It's foul. Nope, they're going to say it's up. No, good call from Austin.
Foul.
Austin Armga was right on top of it and points foul. I like that. He's out there and pointing foul and making sure it's known. You know, Jeff, I always like to preach this. It's good to have a vocal umpire.
Absolutely.
And I enjoyed it that him and Randy are both very vocal.
And I like you. There's no reason why you can't be given the hand count every single pitch either. I mean, it makes sense to do so.
That one missed low and away. It's 2-1. Grant Manthe comes home, misses low and away again. It's 3-1.
Manthe kind of struggling to find the zone against Krieger now.
Krieger could use a walk, I think. 'Cause, I mean, that one's in there for a strike. He's hit the ball hard a couple times. It's just kind of been right at people today. He just needs to find himself to get on the base. Payoff pitch, chop foul on the breaking ball.
Oh, he wanted that one. You could tell it after he swung that bat.
Pretty hard swing from Jake Krieger on that one. He read breaking ball all the way there. The payoff pitch once again coming home. The breaking ball again. He fouls that one back.
Jake's really fighting here at the plate. Nice to see. Seeing the ball good.
This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Comes home, fouls it off again.
That was actually a great pitch and a better at bat. Brings it up high with the velocity, puts it underneath the hands, and a great piece of hitting there by Jake.
What do we have his pitch count at here?
Well, that'll be 55 on a called strike 3 on Jake Krieger on the breaking ball.
Driving that pitch count up, only through 2 1/3.
That is the 5th strikeout. Both pitchers combining for 11 strikeouts through 2 1/3.
2 1/3.
2
2 1/3.
1/3, yeah. Oh, it's 2.5 at least.
2 1/3. There's 3
I'm
outs.
saying both pitchers combining for 11 strikeouts.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 and 4/6, so 2 2/3.
Sure. Not a mathematician.
That one missed it straight out. Jeff Hood, he was a math teacher.
There's a reason I'm not going to college. That's it.
Inside corner for a strike to Chase Beam. It's 3-1.
Hey, I don't know that I would go to college again with all of the trades that are here. I'm telling you, there's some great opportunities to get a great job and have a training paid for instead of going into debt.
Beam a little bit behind that fastball and ends up getting the walk anyways. Beam will reach base. We got a base runner coming out?
There's only 1 out. Maybe you don't send him an out.
Maybe you don't send one out.
Nope. Ferrari's putting a helmet on.
I see him. So a courtesy runner for the catcher. As you called him, that's Chase's professional runner.
Yeah. I know Dirksen went in for him last night.
Yep.
Dirksen's starting today, though, so not able to do that.
I think Jonas ran for him earlier today as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Owen Ferrari in the run for Chase Beam. Brennan Redeker, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out so far. He'll come up. 3-0 lead for the Warriors. 1 out, runner on first base via the walk. Gopalin waits on deck. Manthe comes set after he checks on the runner. Comes home, misses high for ball 1.
Brennan having a good year here. He's hitting 300 through 26 plate appearances, so that's good.
Not much of a lead over at first.
Nope, and they'll check on him, and the throw was high, but he's back safely. The 1-0 pitch coming home from Grant Manthe. Swing and a miss. Healthy cut from Redeker, but Manthe blew the fastball by him.
Redeker stops pulling his head and keeps his hips straight. He can really square the ball up.
Check on the runner again. Back safely. Closer play over there. Ferrari back.
I keep having him throw it over there. He's going to miss one of these times, and he's going to end up letting that runner go.
We had one go through 4 of them over there earlier. That one fouled off, and they missed on the 4th one.
That is a tough play. If you've never played pitcher and trying to teach that throw over, I mean, it is a tough throw to turn those hips.
Throws again for the 3rd time. Ferrari back safely.
He is really rattled by this runner.
And I would say it's not really it's an average move that we have on the mound.
That one tailing away from the center fielder. That might fall. It's going to fall. It'll be a base hit for Brennan Redeker. Honestly, almost should have thought that was the right fielder's ball. Throw goes into 3rd. Ferrari moves up to 3rd, and on the throw, Redeker moves up.
Ferrari had to hesitate there. Didn't know if that ball was caught there. Otherwise, if he saw that ball drop, he possibly could have scored there. Ferrari, very fast.
So 2 runners on in scoring position for Graham Gopalin. He reached on a wild pitch strikeout his last at-bat.
Ducks on the pond. Shows bunt.
That one's high. If I remember correctly, Gopalin was the one who scored the first run, if I'm correct.
Yeah, because he was the first base runner.
The 1-0 pitch. Scoring the bunt was Gopalin. That one missed low and away. It's 2-0.
Brennan's nearly halfway across from 2nd to 3rd here on those pitches.
And we're going to have a mound visit. Jeff, we were talking about this with Sam. We got to get a mound visit sponsor.
Yeah, we will just take any sponsors right now is what we'll do. That'll help us offset some of our costs right here.
I think they're coming. I think either checking out the mound or looking at the mound. Just a quick one.
Yeah, Mr. Manthe, though, was not happy about that. He just wanted to keep dealing. He thought that just because he's throwing those 2 balls didn't mean anything. I mean, you could see he turned it backwards, a little bit of frustration.
We'll see if that affects him here on the mound.
Redeker makes his way back to the base, steps on it, and leads off. Ferrari leads off a 3rd. Manthe working out of the windup, comes home, squaring the bunt, missing away again.
Got to be in take mode here. for Graham getting on. That'll be big. He went 2 for 4 in today's game already.
Bring up Trey Schmidt. That one inside corner for a strike. It's 3-1.
We'll see if he has the green light here.
He almost squared him the bunt again. They are. He squares the bunt, misses low and away. Ball gets by. Runner coming home. Ferrari slides in safely, and the Warriors lead 4-0.
Good heads-up play by Graham there to get out of the way.
Was that a wild pitch?
Yes,
or a pass ball?
the wild
Indeed.
pitch.
Walk to Collin, and a wild pitch that brings home a runner.
So 4-0 Waupun now.
Now batting number
You know, Waupun, who struggled so much with runners on base
In the first game.
in the first game today, leaving 14 runners on base. They've done a fantastic job so far in this one.
Just small ball. We're not really even getting many hits to the outfield.
They check on the runner over at first.
There you, oh, he got lucky.
almost
That throw over
Yeah.
that he did not need to do. Jeez.
Especially to third base. That's a risky pickoff attempt. That third baseman probably wasn't quite ready there.
So I see a whole bunch of hats here.
That one ripped down a left field line, and it's hooking still way foul.
He got a hold of that one.
That was crushed, but it was long foul.
I see a bunch of hats here that say Thunder on it. So I'm wondering if it is the Lake Country Lutheran
I
Thunder.
think it is.
And if it is, I would love somebody to put that in the chat and let us
think
know
it is
that,
the
because we've
Thunder.
been thinking it's the Lightning. So it'd be great if somebody would put that in the chat and let us know.
The 0-1, they check on a runner at first again. Go Pollen back safely.
Standing up.
Only thrown one pitch. He's thrown two over to Go Pollen and one over to third. The 0-1 coming. Hammered down the left field line again, and it's going to hook way foul once again, but that ball was hit pretty well again, too.
I think if he straightens that out, that's over the left field fence.
Wind picking back up again. You can see the flag moving over there again. Trey Schmidt in an 0-2 count. Runner goes, throw is high, and they'll let him go.
Graham trots in there.
Is that defensive indifference, Jeff?
Catcher's indifference typically, but on that one, it probably wouldn't have counted that way because the pitch was so high it pulled the catcher out of position.
We'll call it a stolen base.
It's absolutely a stolen base.
Pitch comes home, misses outside. It's 1-2.
2-2.
2-2, yeah. I missed the first one. 2-2. So 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out for the Warriors. Infield is actually in for Lake Country Lutheran. And missing away again, and it's full. 3 straight balls coming from Grant Manthe after the 2 long foul balls by Trey Schmidt. Call those loud strikes. Low and away, ball 4.
He is just rushing his pitching right now.
Already at 76 pitches.
Wow.
Is Grant Manthe.
Only threw two and a third.
Check into that Warriors dugout. They're all standing up on the fence. You can see Chase Beam standing there.
Lake Country Lutheran can't have that much more pitching depth after playing some games this week and coming here and already playing 2 games.
Buckholz swings and misses at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Bases loaded, 1 out. Warriors trying to get some things rolling once again and blow this thing open. That one misses. Oh, nope. Going to call it a strike in the inside corner. It's 0-2.
Trey Schmidt having a good day so far. Single and a walk.
Buckholz reached on an error, and that was I believe the dropped one by the second baseman.
Shortstop fielded it and dropped it on the transfer.
Yep, that was that one. The 0-2 to Buckholz. Smokes one in the right center field. It's going to get down. It's going to be in the gap. It gets down. 2 runs are going to score. A runner around second. He will go all the way to third. And
where did that ball go
ball
to?
Goes away.
Jeez.
And coming all the way to score from first, Trey Schmidt. A 2-run single, and advancing on the air and scoring was Trey Schmidt. And wow, the Warriors have blown it open.
That's going to be 3 RBIs for Jonas there. But this has got to be feeling really good for the Warriors right now. Tough loss last year. I know they were pretty upset that they couldn't do much more against Pellet, but I'm sure this feels great. This tournament means a lot to these boys.
First pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. Buckholz still in scoring position now. And the Warriors have popped 7 between the bottom of the second and the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. Actually, I think he foul-tipped that into the glove.
We'll see if Dirksen can get his second hit on the day.
Singled in his first at-bat. He's in an 0-2 hole against Grant Manthe. Manthe now 81 pitches on the day. Smoked into left field to the 5-6 gap. It'll be a base hit. They're going to send Buckholz. He rounds third. Throw coming home. It's going to be there in time, but Buckholz, I think he was underneath it. He was underneath the tag, and he scores. It's 8-0 Warriors. An RBI single for Landon Dirksen and moves up on the throw.
Single for Dirksen, bringing home Buckholz. Now batting.
Dirksen having a good game, too. 2 singles and a ribby.
On deck, number 1.
Bring up number 5, Brian Ferris.
That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Brian Ferris, who's grounded out and reached on an error than the bobble at second base. That one's up and into Ferris. It's 1-0.
Looks like LCL has a pitcher out there chucking in the bullpen. Can't catch the number quite, but
Stepping off and checking on the runner, Dirksen. He stays put. Jeff, what do you think?
I'm just so impressed right now with the offense, but I'm more impressed that ball's going to get away. That's going to allow for who's that who advanced up there?
Landon Dirksen on the wild pitch.
That's right. Thank you.
I could probably say it was a pass ball, too, but went off the catcher's mitt, but it looked a little bit tough of a catch. So the Warriors up 8-0, and now a runner on third, infield still in. Pitch low and outside. Good stop back there by Gabe Snyder.
I'm more surprised at how they're throwing the ball around and just not playing very disciplined baseball. You have to concede some runs instead of giving the extra run.
This is going to be a sac fly to center for Brian Ferris. He bobbled it on the transfer, but it is a sac fly and the run scores. It's 9-0 Warriors.
Sac fly to center field. Brings home a runner. Now batting number 1, Landon Richter. On deck number 9, Jake Krieger.
To bring up, Landon Richter struck out twice. One on a drop third strike and one swinging as well. He follows that one back to start. It's 0-1.
Landon in a little bit of a rough spell here. He could use a hit.
Had a couple hard hit balls today earlier, just right at people.
Yeah.
So the Warriors have popped 6 here in the bottom of the third. It's 9-0. Manthe comes home in the 0-1. Splits the plate for a strike. It's 0-2. 5 hits so far for the Warriors and 9 runs on 5 hits, Jeff.
Yeah, it just, again, oops.
Breaking ball almost hit Landon Richter. He had a duck out of the way. Probably should make sure he gets his back down because he left his bat up on that one. I know you mentioned that earlier with another one.
Yeah.
Low and away, 2-0, or 2-2.
You can hear that Warrior dugout there. They just got to be
they're
jacked up
fired
there.
up. You can see him in there. Beam's getting ready to. He's in the hole with 2 down. Breaking ball up and in. It runs it full. Jake Krieger waits on deck for the Warriors.
You know, I'm looking at this Lake Country Lutheran team's max preps. It says that Grant Manthe has not allowed a run yet this year.
Well, he's allowed 9.
Well, before today, he has not allowed a run yet.
Wow.
That is impressive.
Richter, after going into an 0-2 hole, watches 3 straight balls. The 3-2 pitch coming home. Popped up in the infield. And first baseman and second baseman calling for it, and a little battle for it. First baseman bites the sun and grabs it, but the damage was done. The Warriors score 6 on, I believe, 3 hits. Does that sound right? 3 hits and no errors. Nobody left on. We head to the top half of I believe got to get my numbers here. Head to the top half of the 4th inning. Jackson Pellet to lead things off for the Lake Country Lutheran Thunder or Lightning, whichever one you guys want to put in that YouTube chat and let us know. We'll be back after these messages from the Gus. The Warriors lead 9-0.
Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Jackie Westra in that YouTube chat saying, way to keep those bats going, Warriors. Great job, Jonas. Keep it going.
See if Larson can keep her rolling from the pitching side of things here.
Yeah, what really surprised me the most in that inning, though, Justin, again, they had to give up at least 4 runs by throwing the ball around, or 3 runs by throwing the ball around, which that just did not have to happen.
Strike at the knees. Pellet didn't like that one. It's 0-2.
Pellet leads this team in batting average.
He's also arguing with Austin Armga on that call a little bit.
Because the umpire always changes their calls.
Well, we thought the umpire, Mr. Randy Bresser, changed the call this morning for a second there.
I know. I heard that was.
It was questionable whether Brian Ferris leaned into it or not.
That was the noon game, right, this afternoon?
Yep. The walk-off hit by pitch. Larson loses them and evens it up at 2-2. So Caleb's saying that, from what he can find, the Lightning is their high school sports, the Thunder is their youth sports.
Awesome.
Thanks, Caleb. Our resident tech guy at home. Just missed on the inside corner on that changeup, and it runs it full.
Pellet's got a .556 average, .692 on base, 11 stolen bases. He's got a home run, a .5 ERA on the year.
Well, that ball's spanked to left center field, all the way back to the warning track, and a nice catch up against the wall for Trey Schmidt. What a catch by Trey Schmidt in center field. Ball tailing away from him, finds it.
What did that look like on the – wow.
I don't know. I'll find out in a second.
We saw a good catch from Trey last night to end the game, too.
Yeah.
So.
The sliding on his knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ball was probably about maybe, I'd say,
5 feet away
5 feet from being a home run, as we aforementioned that he had hit a home run already this season.
Obviously, we don't know if that was inside the park or outside, but we'd assume outside.
Oh, there you go. There's your answer. So was it outside the park? Yeah. Yep, okay. First pitch in there for a ball from Landon Larson. Fouled back.
Our data just told us it was outside the park.
Yep.
Well, that would have made sense, though, because that sleevey, it's carrying out because that's a north wind that's pushing out there.
That was a north wind pushing in on that ball, and that ball still got to the warning track.
Imagine how far gone that thing would have been if the wind was flipped.
Oh, a beautiful changeup from Landon Larson. It's 1-2.
Not very much wind right now, blowing a little bit.
Kind of has its spurts, I would say.
Yeah.
Larson comes home in the 1-2, chopped. Beam comes out of the squat, throws on to first in time for a 2-3 put out. What a play by Chase Beam.
That was absolutely amazing by the catcher.
That's just something special you see from Chase.
Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. And that's halfway to the mound. Then he's able to get out there and make that put out.
And he's got to flip his hips before he throws, too. Kind of threw it kind of off balance there. That was a rocket.
First pitch missed low and inside. Or low and outside to Preston Manthe, the third baseman. That went up and outside. It's 2-0.
So just taking a look here, just looking at the trophy here,
to take a look and see how things have gone here. So Waupun has only won this trophy twice. They won it in 2013, the initial year that it was put together, and then they won it again in 2023. Otherwise, they have not won it. Even in the year where they were runner-up at state in 2017, they lost to Beloit Turner in the championship game. And in 2018, obviously, it was postponed due to weather when they won their state championship here. So it's a very challenging tournament to win.
The 3-0 pitch finds the knees of Preston Manthe. It's 3-1 with 2 down. Larson, the lefty, comes set, comes home. Ripped into left field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to slow up and grabbed by Landon Dirksen. A hard round, but Dirksen gets it in quick.
Left field, not Dirksen's natural position, but he plays it well. Good piece of hitting there by Manthe too.
Jackson Menzel will come up. Menzel got hit by a pitch in his first at bat, and then caught stealing. Manthe with a good lead off of first. The lefty comes home, low and outside for ball 1.
That is the one and only person who tried to steal.
Yeah, I don't think, and then nobody has tried to steal yet this weekend until that attempt on Chase Beam.
Everybody else did their homework.
That one ripped into center field. That's going to get down in front of Trey Schmidt. Back-to-back singles for Lake Country Lutheran. Starting to get something rolling here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th.
They might be seeing something here from seeing something out of Larson, some sort of pattern. Be a good idea if Chase maybe went out, had a chat with him, calm the young sophomore down. They're going to let him ride, though.
That'll bring up Grant Manthe, the pitcher, trying to help his own cause. Grant apparently had not given up a run from what you said until
today.
9. He's given up today. That one hit the other way, over the glove. 1 run's going to score. Throw comes in. Runner stop at first and second, but it's 9-1.
So that's what I'm talking about right there. If you throw that instant replay on there, Justin, you can see Waupun holds it, lets the run. They don't let the runners advance. Don't put a runner in scoring position. Concede that the run has scored. Don't try and throw them out.
Don't try and make a miracle happen.
Right, exactly.
So Manthe gets an RBI single. He's got a massive lead over at first base. First pitch coming from Larson. Swing and a miss by Gabe Snyder. Snyder doing the catching today. Larson trying to get out of this with 2 runners left on base. The 0-1 pitch. Low and inside for a ball. It's 1-1.
Sac fly. Dirksen scored on the sac fly.
So 1-1, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Larson comes home. That one's in the dirt. It's 2-1. Command from Larson, a little falling apart a little bit in this inning.
I've got him up to almost 60 pitches. At 60 pitches.
He should be at
correct?
60 because we were 1 off, I think. We had 59 and we were 1 off. So big top of the 4th so far for Lake Country Lutheran. That one chopped. Third base, Gopal, and he'll just have to step on it. And he does. 1 run scores on 3 hits, 2 left on. We'll head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Warriors, after a big second and third, trying to get things rolling once again in the 4th. They're up 9-1. We'll be back after this on Jeff's Live Streams.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Live Stream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. And check into that Warriors dugout. They're up on the railing, standing on the bench. You can see Mrs. Lenz. Clara Lenz could be cheering on Sam as he's standing right there. I caught him on an ISO cam earlier. We're not going to say what he was doing, and it was kind of funny. I was talking to him. I didn't have it up. But I saw it on the screen, and I was laughing. And he's like, "Well, my wife saw it. She wouldn't have been that mad. She would have said that was nothing different."
Now she's going to have to ask him about it.
That's right.
First pitch in there for a strike from the new pitcher. That is David Niels. Second pitch coming from Niels, fouled back by Krieger. Krieger 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts today.
Sure, Krieger wants to get a piece of this one.
Couple nice cuts from Krieger. He's quickly in an 0-2 count, though, which he's been in a lot of. Breaking ball, ripped down the left field line, hooking. Foul.
Another good piece of contact there from Krieger.
Yeah, Jake's been making hard contact, and just today this game has been a struggle. He's 0-for-2, and I know he can make the hard contact. Last year we saw him hit a pretty fair amount of doubles. From what I remember, he smokes that one.
Yeah, I've been saying it all day. He's been making good contact all week. That's just baseball though, where it lands.
That's the one sport where you can hit the ball as hard as you can, or do something perfect and get it out. And another strikeout. First strikeout of the game this time for David Niels, and the third strikeout of the day for Jake Krieger. That'll bring up Chase Beam, who flew out and walked so far today.
Watching his swing a little bit, it looks like he's pressing just a little bit. He's trying and force the issue to get the contact and the hit.
High fly ball to center field on the first pitch from Beam, trailing over. Center fielder makes a tough catch as the ball was tailing away from him once again. One pitch, one out. Been a pretty efficient inning so far from David Niels.
See if Brian Reichert can change that a little bit.
6 pitches from David Niels. All of them are strikes.
That is impressive. See if he can keep it going.
That brings up Brennan Redeker. Almost hit him. Just missed inside. It's 1-0.
Is that called the announcer's jinx, Justin, because he was throwing all strikes until you mentioned it?
Yes, it is.
Because he could hear you and he threw a ball.
Yep.
You're such a knob.
See, look at that. 2 balls in a row. 2 balls in a row.
Justin guy, I tell ya.
2 balls in a row.
Superstitious hockey players are just ridiculous.
The 2-0 coming. Right at the knees for a strike. It's 2-1.
So since you acknowledged it, now he's back to throwing a strike. There you go. See how it works.
The reverse jinx.
Niels is only a sophomore, so he's doing pretty good.
Inside corner again, 2-2 now.
Deuces wild here for Brennan Redeker.
Breaking ball up in the zone. Got him to swing and miss. Niels with 2 strikeouts in that inning. A pretty quick inning. 11 pitches, 9 strikes, and 2 balls. 0 runs, 0 hits. Nobody left on base. 9-1. Warriors lead from the Gus. We head to the top of the 5th. We'll be back after this with Casey Butzlaff leading off for Lake Country Lutheran.
We are Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marth. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg.
We head to the top half of the fifth inning. We're back on Jeff's live streams, and is this a new hitter? Yeah. Nope, this is a new hitter. We have a pinch hitter coming in here. It is number 23. That is Drake Bolin. So Drake Bolin will pinch hit in the spot for, that was
Now batting for Lake Country Lutheran, number 23.
Drake Bolin.
This team's got a lot of seniors and juniors that start, and then they got a lot of sophomores off the bench.
I got to remember what defensive position he would be playing. Yeah, Bolin. And
Is it number 23?
yes,
Yeah.
23. He comes in for 11. I don't know where 11. I don't remember where 11 is playing. Left field? Okay, we'll put him in left then. First pitch from Larson is low and away for a ball. Second pitch coming. Checked the swing, didn't go around. That one was high. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch coming from Landon Larson, and outside 3-0. Warriors lead 9-1 on the back of a big second and third innings, and Larson been steady on the mound today. Had a couple base runners on in the last inning, and he'll walk Drake Bolin to start, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Will Tedding. Nope, we're going to have a pinch hitter again, and it'll be number 12. This is Christian Johan.
Looks like they want to let some of their youth get some playing time here.
Up to bat now, pinch hitter, Christian Johan.
That one fouled away by Johan. It's 0-1. Looks like Johan to me.
What was the number?
12. Johan flies one into right field. Second baseman comes out. Right fielder comes in, and it falls between them. Throw to second. In time, he got him.
Wow.
Your famous 9-6 put out for a fielder's choice.
You see that one every day.
That happened today. We had a 7-5 put out earlier, Jeff.
Yeah, awesome.
Those are, a 9-6 put out.
It's always a special play.
Was that an error?
Nope.
Nope.
It's not because it's.
I just wasn't sure. I didn't see it. I had my head down, so.
Yep, a 9-6 put out. Unbelievable. Landon Larson throws the first pitch strike. It's 0-1. I haven't had this many 9-6 and 7-5 oddball putouts today. I had a 1-3-6 putout. Snap throw to first. Just got back in there was Johan. He's hugging the base.
It's the first time that Chase is thrown down there, and now I bet you he's not leading off as far.
Probably not. Niels calls time and steps out. Thought that Larson was taking a little bit too long.
We'll have to see if these players come out and play some defense and make sure that we get their defensive positions.
1-1. Just low. It's 2-1.
I'll have to do my best to see where they come out of the dugout at.
Yeah, see if we can figure out where they're going.
Well, right now you're a left fielder or a right fielder. That's what we need.
Well, but they could, but that people could come back in.
Yep.
Yeah, you can re-enter.
Nope. Low and away. 3-1.
Yeah, Larson hasn't pitched that long before.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's getting a little tired. And I know you'd want to save pitching yet, because that's what makes this tournament so tough, is you've got to play 3 games over 2 days. And you've got to have pitching. So we got
And-
time here.
And then you
Speaking
got to
of
go back for the next week too.
Right. You got to be ready for if you
'Cause
have a game potentially on Monday or Tuesday.
Larson probably won't be able to pitch Tuesday now either.
No, because he's over.
He's
at
over
71.
71.
Yep.
Still, you probably don't want him pitching on only 2 days rest.
So Lucas,
I don't think he can. I believe your count is 30
You got to be under 75.
45.
for his
yeah,
3
so
days
that's
rest.
it.
Yeah. If you're under 75, you can pitch on 2 days rest.
Okay.
Anything over 75, that's
Okay.
So Lucas
3
Daney
days.
comes in to run for the pitcher.
Next runner,
Number 10, Lucas Daney.
10, Lucas Dean.
So runners on first and second for back-to-back innings. Johan on second, Daney on first, and the leadoff hitter Jack Pellet comes up. Pellet 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout so far today. Had a flyout that was maybe a home run on a not-so-windy day. Hit to the deepest part of the park in left center. Pretty close to the deepest part.
Steinbach over there warming up.
First pitch is a ball. 1-0. Your leadoff batter with 2 runners on and 1 out. It's a spot you want to be in for Lake Country Lutheran. Down 8 right now. Time running out. That one hits the outside corner for a strike. It's 1-1. Landon hasn't really found his spot clipping those lately in this last couple innings. He finds it there.
Yeah, he's losing a little bit of control. So, again, you can see that he's tired. Lucas had said that he hasn't gone this deep.
This is probably about as deep as he's gone, and that's when he got pulled against Ripon.
Cut on and missed. It's 1-2. Pellet in danger of striking out for the second time today.
Larson could be kind of like similar to Evan Sauer. Evan Sauer was lights out through his first 50 pitches and then started to run out of stamina and gave up some hits.
Larson comes home. Just missed outside. It's 2-2.
That was a pretty pitch.
That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Yeah.
Good eye from Jack Pellet. I'll give him all the credit in the world for taking it.
He is a very good player.
Braden Tice waits on deck. Larson comes home. He checked the swing. I think he went. He did. Strike 3. He did go, and it was the right call. He went all the way around, and you'll see it right here on the instant replay.
That was a tough call, though, for the umpire to make that
Randy?
shortstop. That's absolutely ridiculous. I understand where Austin has to say, I need help on this one, but then you kick it to somebody further away the line.
So 2 down now. Landon Larson working on Braden Tice. Throws one high and away. It's 1-0. Good stop by Beam. That one would have got to the backstop. Both runners would have moved up.
Right now, though, it's nice. You got to force at any base except for home.
That's how the last inning on a chopper to Graham Gopalin. He stepped on third. That one flying to second base. Richter underneath makes the grab. So 2 left on base. And no errors, no runs scored. It stays 9-1. The Warriors coming up after this in the bottom half of the 5th inning. We'll be back.
From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Christian Johan goes to right field, which would be right, and that means Drake Boland's going to move to left field. Because I said so. First pitch to Jonas Buckholz is low. It's ball one. Or Graham Gopalin. It's low for ball one. Gopalin 0 for 1 with a walk. Reached on a strikeout on a wild pitch also. Fouls one off to the right side. It's 1-1.
That's number 11 out there in left.
11?
Yeah, so he re-entered.
Re-entered.
Butzlaff came in.
Butzlaff came back after getting pinch hit for.
That would be Justin's favorite player on this team.
Oh, actually, Pellet's my favorite player. He's a good player.
He's a player.
He's a good ball player. You can see it.
He is.
Minus the orange shoes. Not a fan.
I'd look good with certain jerseys. Rippins jerseys they'd look good with.
Or Horicon, but it's 2-1. And finds the 5-6 hold as Graham Gopalin, his first hit of the day.
Graham's having a good day.
Been on base every time so far today.
2 for 4 and earlier today.
That'll bring up Trey Schmidt, who's 1 for 1 with a walk. So the Warriors get the first base runner, or first batter on base to start the inning, Graham Gopalin. He leads off at first. Coming home, grounded back to the pitcher, knocked down. Not going to get Gopalin at second, but they'll get the 1-3 putout.
Good sacrifice there by Trey.
Yeah, it's a fielder's choice.
1 run is all we need.
No, it's not a fielder's choice. That's just a 1-3 putout because the batter's not safe. The batter's got to be safe for a fielder's choice. Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just a 1-3 putout.
That's a sacrifice.
No, it's not a bunt. It's not a bunt.
Yeah.
Swung. Runner goes, and a stolen base for Gopalin.
He got a good jump there.
I don't know where the pitch was. In there for a strike. Second time the Warriors have stole third base today.
There must be seeing something out of their pitchers that shows them that they can steal it. 0-2 is the count now to Jonas Buckholz.
Good breaking ball from David Niels. 0-2, infield in once again. Now when Buckholz drops the bat, good decision. As it would have hit the bat. It's 1-2. Dirksen waits on deck. Buckholz has reached both times. He reached on an error and had a single in his last at-bat. Pops one up. In foul territory, first baseman ranges over. It's out of play.
Catcher gave good chase there, too.
It'll stay 1-2. Bottom of the order, and Landon Dirksen waits on deck. Then the top of the order, Brian Ferris is in the hole. 9-1 lead. Runner on third. David Niels checking on him, comes home. That one popped up. Pellet ranges back in the infield and will make the grab.
Not
just on the
quite
edge of the
deep
infield.
enough.
Definitely not even close to being deep enough.
I don't know. We'll see what Dirksen can do here. See if he can walk it off again.
We can't walk it off unless he hits a home run. Can you do math? They teach you math around here?
We only need 1 run.
It's 9-1. You need 2.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That one popped up on the infield. The first baseman ranges over in foul territory and makes the grab. Don't matter anyways. They strand that runner at third base off of 1 hit. No runs and no errors. We'll be back after this on Jeff's live streams. Warriors lead 9-1 after 5.
Teams and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. First pitch coming from Landon Larson, still on the mound. In there at the knees for a strike.
We're getting closer here to start talking about interviewing, so let us know if you're in the chat there. Let us know who you think that we should interview.
Outside of Preston Manthe, it's 1-1. I mean, right now I would believe that Landon Larson is one of them that we should interview. 7 strikeouts so far today on the mound.
And only 2 walks. Trusting his defense.
1-1. That one's going to clip the outside corner on the changeup.
You can see Larson kind of losing a little bit of velocity here.
It's 1-2. That was a changeup.
I know, but I'm saying.
I'm just saying it was a changeup.
I think he's doing a much better job of placing the ball rather than trying to crank it up. So I would agree with you there, Lucas.
Breaking ball doesn't get the snap. It's 2-2.
As you get later into the at-bat, you have to try to do that. Arms get tired.
The 2-2 coming. That one misses high and runs it full.
Pretty good pitch there from Larson.
So, the payoff pitch coming home from Landon Larson. Swing and a miss. The 8th strikeout of the day for Landon Larson.
Really good inning. Can you pull up his data on Max Prep, Lucas, and let us know how many strikeouts he's had in the past?
12. He's got 12 this year and 11 walks.
So he's almost doubled that.
Yeah, I mean
he's got 8 strikeouts already today.
That's nice. That's really good.
1 down brings up Jackson Menzel. And a sword, as they call it, a half swing from Menzel for a strike. Menzel hit by a pitch and has a single so far today.
Nice sweeping curveball right there by Larson.
0-1 from Larson. Trying it back to Larson. Bryant Ferris going to knock it down on a good play. Throw on the first in time. What a play by Bryant Ferris.
That was impressive.
An appointment. Your car will thank you.
Good out in center field. We know that.
Well, he played shortstop his sophomore year, I believe it was, in and out with, I can't remember who he was rotating with, Evan Sauer, I believe.
I believe we're going to have a pinch hitter here. This will be, I think that says number 7. Isaiah Oxida. Oxida. There we go. I got it now. Isaiah Oxida. Oxida.
Close enough.
Close enough. Yep, pretty close.
Number 7.
Number 7, exactly.
Number 7, Isaiah.
Yeah, that's what we said earlier because we couldn't figure it out. We were struggling to be like, I don't know which one that is.
Well, we know now.
That one high. It's 1-0. Larson trying to get out of this one with keeping himself under 100.
See it for pitches.
88. The 89th. Outside corner for a strike.
If he
it's 1-1.
Gets out of this on 1 or 2 more pitches, you got to consider sending him back out there again.
You might. But the Warriors still could walk it off in the bottom of the 6th.
I'm speaking potential.
That one fouled back. It's 1-2. Larson trying to rev it up here and get that 9th strikeout right here.
Does he give him a breaking ball? Does he give him high heat? We will see.
A lot of his strikeouts have been on that high fastball.
We'll see if he mixes things up.
Throws one in the dirt, almost clips the feet of Akshita. It's 2-2.
That was not in the playing cards.
I don't think that was either the breaking ball or the fastball. I don't think he wanted that to go there. I think that pitch, Beam set up outside. It ended up inside.
Good stop by Beam, though.
But Jeff's favorite thing, deuces are wild. 2-2-2. Right. Larson coming home. Got him on the high fastball. 9th strikeout of the day for Landon Larson. Boy, has he been great today. Jeff, what can you say about Landon Larson today?
I've been impressed. He's done a great job. Smart pitching calls. I'm assuming that the calls, I believe if we remember, if we're talking to Coach Hull, he did say that when Beam is behind the plate, Chase is the one calling the pitches. And Chase has called an excellent game behind the plate.
So 9-1, no runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. We'll be back with Bryant Ferris, the leadoff hitter, after this on Jeff's live streams.
There are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud...
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. The leadoff hitter, Brian Ferris, to lead things off in the top or bottom half of the 6th inning. Warriors could get 2 and be done, or we'll go to the top of the 7th. And I don't know what we'll see. Maybe we'll see Landon Larson again. If not, it was either, I believe it was Potratz and who else was warming up? Steinbach was warming up.
My guess is Steinbach. Only seen him pitch 2/3 of an inning so far this year.
Neither of them would get a save. That one low to Brian Ferris. It's 1-0. What is a 9-6 putout? Well, Dave Turner, a 9-6 putout. That one smoked down the line by Brian Ferris. It'll be a base hit.
Continues to
going to get by him. It's going to be a double for Brian Ferris. His wheels are moving. He's upstanding. A double for Brian Ferris.
That was pretty.
A 9-6 putout is a fielder's choice, actually. That was a 9-6 because it was a pop-up, and from the right fielder threw it to second base and got the force out. A fielder's choice with a 9-6 putout. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, it's happened a couple of times again. Your runner at first base is caught in the middle. It's a pop fly, so they'd have to make the decision. They go halfway. The ball drops between the first, second baseman and the right fielder, and they end up picking it up, and you get the force out over at second base.
Good stop by the catcher there on a ball outside.
Yeah, Ferris would have easily walked on to third base on that one.
Yeah.
The 1-0 coming from David Niels. In the dirt again, another good stop by Gabe Snyder back there.
Landon Richter could really use a hit here.
He is 0 for 2 with a sac fly. He's got an RBI so far today, but a drop third strikeout and another one swinging. So 2 strikeouts swinging he's had today.
And I have him for a fly out as well. I have him for
sac
0
fly.
for 3.
Sac fly.
Oh.
It was a sac fly.
Because the runner scored?
Dirksen scored.
Yeah, Dirksen scored.
That was the one you missed, Jeff.
That could be.
It's 2-1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. The 2-1 pitch from Niels. Fouled off the foot of Richter. Second time today we've seen that. The other one that was fouled off the knee of Trey Schmidt, and they thought it was a fair ball.
They were all in the dugout sitting down before the ump had to go dig him out of there.
So with a 1-2 count now is Landon Richter.
I know Randy Dresser's listening right now. He was the ump behind the plate that made that call.
The 2-2 misses outside, runs it full. So we will have a payoff pitch from David Niels. Niels has thrown, this will be the 30th pitch he's thrown since he entered the game, but 20 of them have been strikes. Ferris goes, throw to third. It's high, and it's ball 4.
That's almost run number 10 there for the Warriors if that third baseman doesn't get out of there and catch that ball. We're going to have a pinch hitter here, Landon Potratz for Jake Krieger. I know Potratz has hit a home run so far this year and hit that in Berlin.
So the winning run on first base with nobody out.
See if he... No. We'll see how aggressive Travis Hall wants to be on the base pads here.
First one misses up and in to Landon Potratz. It's
Well,
1-0.
he's the game-ending run here. I would get him going with nobody out.
2-0.
Richter has great speed. I'm not sure why we're not advancing him. Get this thing over with.
So 2-0 Potratz. Still waiting at the plate for a strike. That one's in the dirt. And he goes. It's a ball and a stolen base, or catcher's indifference, whatever you want to call it. I'd call it a stolen base.
It's a stolen base.
Potrat's going to be taking here all day.
3-0 now. Winning run at second. Potratz maybe taking all the way. And he'll take the walk. And that'll bring up Chase Beam. Chase Beam was the hero on Friday night. A good game on the mound and the 2 RBI double that made it 4-3. And then it end up final was 6-3, and we're going to have the slow burn walk for my favorite time of the day, a mound visit, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff's mound visit.
Yeah, Jeff's mound visit.
Step aside here and run an ad, and we'll be back.
Sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. Winning run at second base that brings up the ever-dangerous Chase Beam.
No place to put him, so you can't pitch around him. A deep shot to score one for sure.
Beam has walked in this one, but he has flew out twice and swings at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Swings. I think he torqued on that baby.
Yeah, well, however you want me to say it. And that one flying to right center field. Right fielder ranges over, and he lost it. It falls. 1 run will score. They'll go station to station, though.
That's going to be an error.
Yeah, he touched that one.
But Chase still gets the RBI. Would have been a sac fly anyways. Would have got the run in.
So runners go station to station. The winning run now at third for Landon Richter. Beam gets the RBI, and that will bring up, should be Rediker. Nope, I think they're going to send Rediker back.
10-1 is the score. One more run here, and the Waupun Warriors are going to get a 10-run rule game in the DeBoer Classic tournament.
I'm going to predict a squeeze bunt here.
You think so? To walk it off?
Yep.
With
I do.
Richter at third.
Bryce Terang fashion.
I think Ferrari's going to be swinging away. I think they give him the green light.
Yeah,
Nobody,
you don't
no
put him
bunt.
up there to bunt it with nobody out.
Possibly. You
In the
were
dirt,
right.
1-0. I think if it was in the bottom of the seventh and it was 0-0, yes, maybe. Not when it's 10-1. That one low and away, 2-0.
And he's going to walk it off, get the RBI anyways.
A walk-off walk. We had a walk-off hit by pitch. Let's get a walk-off walk.
Well, just like you said, Justin, it wouldn't be a walk-off then.
It's a walk-off walk.
Oh,
hit him.
Hit him.
Another walk-off hit by pitch.
There. Justin will have to grab the microphone and head down to the... And that's going to do it.
Beam did a
doing
cartwheel.
Cartwheels, got that on there. We'll see if I get that on the instant replay. How about that? Beam getting a cartwheel. There's your hit by pitch, and Jeff can sit here and watch it. Probably past my 15-second window, I'm sure. Yep, there's the cartwheel. The style points as a gymnast were, I think I'd give him maybe a 3.2 out of 10. It was not very good.
All right.
We will step aside. We'll be back with some interviews after this on Jeff's live stream.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. Going to talk about the stats for today. 9 strikeouts on the mound for Landon Larson. A fantastic game. 52 strikes on 91 pitches. He had a great game today. 1.17 ERA on that one. 3 RBIs from Jonas Buchholz. 2 RBIs from Landon Dirksen. And the game-winning RBI from Owen Ferrari on a hit-by-pitch. You could just turn me up, you know.
Yeah, but you're dropping it so
overall,
low.
Great win for the Warriors. They're getting their pictures done. And that's, I mean, for stats-wise, that's about all we really had. No big errors today. Beam, the 9 strikeouts. I mean, that's what we could talk about, Jeff. I know you can kind of hear me, and I can kind of hear you. We can go back and forth away. What we thought from Landon Larson, the lefty, today.
I thought Larson did a fantastic job out there again. I don't have it in front of me. I'll grab it here. A total number of balls and strikes.
Yeah, they're going to take pictures, and I don't know if I really want to be in the picture.
No, that's
I
okay.
Shouldn't be in the picture at least. I'm standing back here, but so I think we can run a couple more ads, Jeff, and we'll come back with interviews after this on Jeff's live streams.
We'll be back.
Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically personally and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Sam's Well.
You're up.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams here with Landon Dirksen. Landon, good day at the plate for you. I thought you had a good game earlier today as well. 2 RBIs. You guys get an 11-1 win after last year losing to this Lake Country Lutheran team in the championship game. Obviously, you were a freshman at that time, but contributing as a sophomore in the championship game.
Yeah, it feels great. We come out here and we do it for Kevin.
For obviously as a younger player, obviously, what does it mean to you to win this for obviously with your seniors?
Yeah, it's really great. I mean, last year I know that they lost to this team in a tough championship game, so it's nice to come back here and take down that same team.
All right, congratulations on a big win, Landon.
Thank you.
Landon Larson, the lefty, 9 strikeouts on the mound today. A fantastic game on the mound. What can you say about the game today? What was rolling for you on the mound?
All my stuff was working. I had good defense backing me up. Just overall good game from everyone.
Defense did a great job backing you up, but it seemed the inside-outside was working for you. You were able to command the fastball really well today.
Yeah, definitely felt better than I have before, so it's feeling good.
Obviously, you don't get the full 90 pitches in. For a little bit there, the command left, but see, did they come back towards the end to get that 9th strikeout?
Yeah, got cold for a second, warmed right back up, kept going.
All right, congratulations on a big win.
Thank you.
You want to send Travis over here? Jeff, I'll run it to you for a second while Travis is grabbing a camera. And I can.
We're waiting here to
have a little bit of chat, but I mean, what can you say, Jeff? A couple sophomores getting it done for the Warriors.
Yeah, I thought that they did a fantastic job out there. Mr. Larson didn't give himself enough credit for as well as he was pitching out there today. He was fantastic out on
Travis, revenge. An 11-1 win.
I mean, it's a different team every year. But yeah, I'm incredibly proud of these kids. They battled. We've had a stretch here where we've been able to get wins without driving runners in. With the last couple of games, we've had guys in scoring position, we can't get them in. And then today, we didn't have as many guys on base, and we found ways to get them in anyways. So that was kind of cool to see. I mean, it was cool to see doing some of the little things, putting down some bunts and taking some extra bases, and and just. Winning a lot of those little, when you start putting together all those little things, it becomes a big thing, and you can find ways to beat good teams like this. So yeah, proud of our bats against a tough pitcher, and I told the boys, I think, especially during the tournament, but probably this last game, at some point in this game, pretty much everybody on the roster had made some play that made a difference, and so I mean that just speaks to their character and their and what they want to accomplish as a team. So
speaking of a tough pitcher, Grant Manthe hadn't allowed a run all year long coming into today. You guys popped 9 on him.
Yeah, I knew he was good. I didn't know that was the case. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we scored him up a couple times pretty good, but for the most part it was just a lot of Jonas had a great. He was down 0-2 in the count and slapped one through, and we work on that a lot lately. We've been working on what do you two strike approach, or we get runners, you're down in the count, don't be afraid to punch the ball to right, and we did a little bit of that today, so it was good to see.
What can you say about the sophomore Landon Larson on the mound today? 9 strikeouts.
Yeah, it was a coming out party for him. No, he's super talented. He's a really talented kid, and it's just for him, it's find the command and find your confidence. And before he walked out on the mound, I talked to Chase. I said, Chase, just keep pumping him up. Be there to keep giving him that confidence. And I think he probably grew a lot today, which was good to see.
Congratulations on a big win. Couple big conference games coming up and a non-conference against Lamira. You got Kewaskum in the conference this week.
Yeah, Kewaskum's going to be tough, so we got to come out and give it our best, right?
All right, good luck this week, Coach. Congratulations. Going to send it back up to Jeff. Run a couple ads. We'll come back with a full recap after this on Jeff's live streams.
Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of SAM's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, SAM's has it covered. Trust SAM's for all your water needs. SAM's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Born from a single retail product.
We're back here on Jeff's live streams. Jeff, the Warriors get it done in 6, 11-1. Buchholz with 3 RBIs, Dirksen with 2 RBIs, Ferrari with the game-winning hit by pitch, but Landon Larson, the story of the day, with 9 strikeouts.
Absolutely. I thought that he was incredible out there. Again, I don't have let me see if I do have it here. 51 strikes, 40 balls is what he threw that I had on his stat line, and that's absolutely incredible. And I think Coach talked about it absolutely correctly. It was a coming out party for him. We talked about before, he'd only had 12 strikeouts the entire season, and he comes in here and throws 9. That's just an incredible outing here for Larson.
With 2 walks, I think he had a hit by pitch as well. So 1 hit batter. But still.
His defense was solid. He trusted his defense, which when you trust your defense, it allows you to just to throw the ball and let the ball go where it wants to go.
3 hits he gave up as well.
Yeah, that's just absolutely amazing.
What do we got upcoming, Jeff?
Is that the current one? That doesn't look right.
Well, that's the one from yesterday you sent me, obviously, because I didn't picture that one. But I mean, it's our Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is still here.
Okay.
But,
we got 4 that we're taking a look at. We're probably going to reduce one of them down. I think we're going to drop the CWC baseball game there. It's just too difficult for us to do that. We've covered a ton of CWC baseball, so we've got some great softball ones. Mayville at Laconia, Horicon at Oakfield. Wow.
Perennial powerhouses in Wisconsin softball in their respective divisions.
Absolutely.
Whether it's Mayville, Laconia, Horicon, and Oakfield. I had a conversation with Robbie Schaefer about that after their win on Thursday. So
right.
It's going to be a good one.
Even the soccer game that we have that we're going to cover, our first one of the season, St. Mary Springs taking on CWC girls soccer. That is going to be a really good
Springs. They're
soccer.
They're one of the top teams in the state.
Right,
girls
absolutely.
Soccer in their division right now. I did see that.
Yep. So that's going to be a great one. And then on Tuesday we have 3 games that we're going to be covering there, back to back. It's going to be an awesome Campbellsport versus Laconia flyway game, and then I believe who are they taking?
Laconia softball.
Springs Laconia softball.
Springs just got their first loss of the season in
Right.
softball in the flyway. So I mean, we have some action-packed, great games. CWC Oakfield baseball rivalry match as well. Like, what a week we got coming.
I would agree with you there. And then I believe it's on Thursday, is it?
Oakfield at CWC.
Yeah, right. So
And
it's a
then
flip-flocking.
Waupun.
Right.
Softball.
We'll be here for that. Winnicott Waupun.
Softball.
Softball.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got some great games that are coming up here. Justin, you're going to be on vacation.
Well, I wouldn't say vacation.
Oh, it's a family wedding. That's always a vacation.
I guess it's a family wedding. But I got the first 2 games of the week. I got my Monday and Tuesday.
Absolutely.
And I leave on Thursday. So
yeah,
then
but
I'll be back Monday.
Yep, we're going to miss having you here, missing a couple of games, but that's okay. We got to take a break here, but we got all kinds of stuff that's taking place here. So I want to, again, thank you, Justin, for coming here and helping me get set up with my rotator cuff surgery that I had April 1st. It's very difficult for me to try and do my broadcasting and setting up. So Justin came down to softball so that I could cover the 2 games against Turner down there. And unfortunately, the girls lost those. But thank you again, Justin, for doing that. I want to thank Lucas for coming up here and calling a couple of games with you as well. I think he did a great job here for his first experience doing that. Let's take an opportunity here to do a quick prayer here. One of the things that is our mission and our purpose, we do that here. So, Heavenly Father, I want to thank you again for the opportunity to continue to stream all of these high school games that we have here. We thank the schools and the coaches and the athletes for everything that they do to help us create a solid broadcast here. Heavenly Father, we want to give thanks to you that we did not have any injuries that we were able to, that took place in this contest today, at least none that we are aware of. We thank you and we ask that you bless all of these student athletes. We know that they are your children, and we ask that you'll continue to watch over them, and we ask that you will watch over the students and the athletes and the coaches from Lake Country Lutheran as they travel back to their hometowns. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Thanks again for following us here. Justin, any final thoughts?
Go Leafs, go, baby. We're tied at 2.
And this is a great time of year for, you got your basketball playoffs, which I don't care about, but you're right. The NHL playoffs are absolutely an incredible time, as we are both hockey nutsos as when it comes to the sport of hockey. Thanks again for watching us here on Jeff's live stream. Take care, God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a diamond near us. This is Jeff Sauer signing off with Justin Schwartzmiller. Take care. Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.